year 1683, the city of Vienna was under siege. A mighty empire threatened to overrun Europe, the Ottoman Empire. The defenders were few, exhausted, and surrounded. But from the north came a charge so powerful, so unexpected, it would break the siege and stop the empire. This is the story of the Siege of Vienna, a battle that changed the course of Western civilization. For centuries, the Ottoman Empire expanded steadily westward. From Constantinople to Budapest, city after city fell. By the late 1600s, Vienna stood as the last major Christian stronghold before Western Europe. In 1683, Sultan Mehmed IV sent his Grand Vizier, Kara Mustafa, with one goal: crush Vienna and open the gates of Europe. The Ottomans marched with over 150,000 men, one of the largest armies the continent had ever seen. Their confidence was absolute. Their mission, holy war. Vienna's defenses were outdated. Its walls were strong, but its army small, just 15,000 soldiers and local militia. The siege began on July 14, 1683. Artillery roared day and night. Ottoman engineers tunneled beneath the city, setting mines to blow holes in the walls. Inside the city, food dwindled. Disease spread. Morale broke. But the Viennese refused to surrender. They held on, waiting for help, hoping it would arrive in time. Meanwhile, in Poland, a plan was forming. Pope Innocent XI called for a Christian coalition to save Vienna. The Holy Roman Empire, German states, and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth answered. At the head stood King John III Sobieski of Poland, a military genius, respected and feared. With 30,000 Polish troops and elite Winged Hussars, he marched toward Vienna. But would he arrive before the city fell? By early September, Vienna was dying. The Ottomans had breached the outer defenses. The final assault was coming. Inside, the people prepared for slaughter. Churches held final prayers. Children wept. Soldiers dug graves. And then, salvation came. From the surrounding hills, distant horns blew. Sobieski had arrived. On September 12, 1683, one of the greatest battles in history erupted. The Christian coalition, about 70,000 strong, faced the Ottoman army stretched thin after 2 months of siege. The fighting was brutal. Smoke choked the hills. The Ottomans, confident of victory, were caught off guard, but nothing prepared them for what came next. From the hills, thundering down like a storm, came the Winged Hussars, 3,000 armored cavalrymen with massive wings on their backs and lances. Raised high. It was the largest cavalry charge in history. They smashed through the Ottoman ranks with devastating force. Panic spread. Kara Mustafa's command crumbled. Within hours, the mighty Ottoman army was retreating in chaos. Vienna was saved. The Ottoman dream of conquering Europe died that day. Kara Mustafa was executed in disgrace. King John Sobieski became a hero across Christendom. The battle marked the beginning of the Ottoman decline in Europe. The unity of Christian nations had turned the tide, and the thunder of the Winged Hussars would echo through history. Sometimes, a single battle can decide the fate of continents. The Siege of Vienna was one such moment. And when history stood at the edge of darkness, a king, a coalition, and a cavalry charge saved the West. Subscribe to Historical Lens and Conquerors for more epic true stories that shaped our world.